Good morning guys, and welcome back to another one of my videos. We are currently sat in a Tesco RDC distribution centre in Widnes. If anyone's ever been here, I've never been here until today, and it's definitely a strange experience. I'm just going to spin the camera around and show you guys around. So basically I am sat in this room. When you come into this room you have to put your keys in this locker. Basically you put it on the screen and type in your reg, type in your bay number, the door opens for the bay and you put keys in there, and then you sit down, and until then you have to wait. As you'll see there, bottom one is unloading in progress. My booking in time was 5 o'clock and I arrived at 3 minutes to, so that was a good time. I don't think I've got 50 pallets because that's so extreme, but yeah, so thank you to everyone who wished me a good holiday in that. We had a great time in Spain. I love it down there and I'd move there in a drop of a hat if we could, but yeah, definitely not happening. But what I'm going to do is leave you guys to it because it's noisy in here, and I will show you what we've been up to the last day or so once we are back in the cab. So I shall see you guys shortly. So we're back in this position again. I had to back right back onto the bay again because my pump truck wasn't in the trailer. So fingers crossed it'll be there this time. We've just gone back into the office and spent about half an hour chatting to some bloke. Real nice guy, runs a few trucks. Said he'd seen some of my YouTube videos, which is pretty cool. So yes, just caught up with him, and now hopefully the woman said she's put my truck on the bay, pump truck on the trailer. I had to book onto the bay and put my keys in the cupboard to be able to for her to put the pump truck on. But yeah, we're just going to pull forward just like that, and then let's go and have a look and see if she put the pump truck on or not. Got their trusty gloves, and we will see how we get on. What do we reckon? She even strapped it in. I acquired a strap because I didn't have that strap either, so that's a double win. But yeah, let's get the doors shut and get on the road. So guys, we are on, or off should I say. I think we got to go left here, but I'm going to go right, just because I want to know what that guy's company was, because so I can shout him out, because he was a real nice chap. So yeah, so basically the plan is now we're going to head over to the services because we are waiting on a job. I started last night, so it was start at 10:20 last night, so we haven't got a lot of time left. So we're just going to see how we get on. It's obviously 6:37 in the morning currently, so we're going to hit all the traffic. I'm just going to go, like I say, this way and do a little spin around. Don't think you can actually get out this way, but I want to just drive down here and have a little nosy. So if you end up watching this, mate, yeah, just drop a I think he was on the right hand side there, so I don't know if we can get out this way or not. I don't think, we can go the other way. We can just spin around. Oh, there he is. He's actually getting in his truck, so we'll just spin around here. There he is, JP Haulage. That's the one. It's a lovely motor as well. So yeah, so we have delivered at the Tesco. He's obviously got half for that bay and half for this bay. Said he runs 10 trucks, which is pretty cool. But yeah, nice, smart V8. I have to give him a toot when we drive past. A well nice colour. Nice and shiny and blue. I want some air horns as well. Should have all my bits and bobs fitting soon as well. Horn doesn't work. So yeah, we are off out of here. We are down at Widnes. I've never been to Widnes, but you've got this, obviously, this train track line that's running across here. I don't know why my horn didn't work. Oh, there it is. Definitely still works. So let's get out of here. Fingers crossed we can get a load today before parking up, because I don't really want to park up for hours and hours. We're basically just going to head back out towards, most likely go to Lim Services. How do we get out of here? Oh, there's an exit there. That's alright then. Just trying to have a look on the sat nav. There's a guy parked on the left hand side over here. So this train little viaduct thing's pretty cool. Do we have to put anything in on here? Or does it just open? Oh no, there you go. Barrier just opens up, which is ideal. Trying to have a look on the sat nav for where Lim Services is. We are free. Just like that. The services is on that roundabout there, from what I remember. So we shall head out of here. It's a weird roundabout, isn't it? Not very round, as they say. But yeah, what I'm going to do is I'm going to whack the GoPro on. I'm going to head out of Widnes, and I'm going to head for the services. If I manage to get anything, then I shall jump back on. If not, I'll be parking up for the rest of today, and then I will be back to it tomorrow. Bloke waiting. But yeah, so I shall see you guys shortly. So guys, we're back sooner than I thought. We're just on the M62 at the moment. We are heading towards Wakefield. So we've just had a phone call to say that there is potentially a load out of Wakefield. So we're going to head in that direction, and fingers crossed we can get somewhere and get loaded. I just thought I would jump on and basically just say, like I was saying earlier on, welcome back to another one of my videos. This one basically is just going to be a bit of odds and sods and that around the UK. I don't think I'm shipping out. It's bank holiday weekend, so it's a bit slow. Roads are nice and quiet, the sun's out, so hopefully we can sort of have a nice last couple of hours of this shift, because obviously it's coming up 7 o'clock, and I want to say, why am I in this lane? I thought the lane was to go left. I don't really do this area of the country very often, but the signs on the thing suggest that the left lane is for going off, and then the right 3 lanes are for continuing. But it doesn't actually say that, so, and the lines on the floor are the same, so I'm not really sure. Find out in about 5 seconds. Oh, there you go. So it was going off anyway, yeah, so I am alright. But yeah, anyway, so yeah, like I say, just delivered the Tesco. We went up to Scotland on a night shift Wednesday night. And then Thursday night, which is last night, come down from Scotland, delivered just now Friday morning. And now, yeah, we just got to head over to Wakefield. So it's been, I want to say, a slow week, but it hasn't, because we've been in the yard Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, doing all the we're moving yards basically. So we've got a yard on the bottom of the industrial estate that where we are now. It's just a bit bigger, sort of suits us a bit better. We can have a bit more of a layout of trucks. which should be good. And then once that's all sorted, so I've emptied some containers and done bits and bobs like that over the last couple of days. So then we've got a couple more days of work this week, obviously, and then we'll get a break in because obviously we've been busy all week. And then and we'll see how it goes. From my understanding, it's still pretty quiet on the front, so I'm not sure what's going to happen. There was talks of a load back to Bridgewater, but I don't know if that's the same load that was at Wakefield. So like I say, I'm not too sure as of now. I'm hoping to get over the water at some point soon. There was talks about certain loads that were going further down Europe, so like places like Serbia, and going through, that means we either have to go through Croatia or Hungary, so that's a few more countries than that on the list. So there's potentially stuff to come up in the future. We've got stuff like the truck shows coming up. We'll be attending Devon Truck Show. If you don't know that one, it's on, I think it's at Smeethart this year. So it's basically just on the outskirts of Honiton and Dunk as well. But it's a good weekend. I've been a couple of times now in the trucks. When I worked at Waze, we had a few lorries down there, and I went the other year as well. So that should be a good crack. I think that's in about 7 weeks or so. That's in May. So we got a busy few weeks because I've got my new headboard coming. I've got bits and bobs to go up on top of the truck as well, so that you guys will see. I've got obviously the new sticker on the windscreen, the new light board in the back of the truck. We've got some gully lights. I've got it went into Scania for its MOT, and they decided that it was going to be a good time to smash my splitter to pieces, so I don't have a splitter anymore. However, my splitter was a version 4 Volvo splitter, and they have replaced it, potentially, I say, because we'll see how that goes. But they're replacing it with something hopefully a lot better from what I've heard, so we'll see how that goes. Fingers crossed and all that. But yeah, so we've basically got a few bits and bobs to get the truck how I want it for the truck show. A few bits of damage that is from previous drivers that is going to get repaired. So time at home isn't necessarily a major problem in my eyes at the moment, because I want to get tidied up, get the truck full polish and all that as the weather's getting a bit better, as you can see today. And then we can sort of go from there. But for now, we've got to do a little bit of work. It's not all fun, is it? Last weekend, obviously, spent the weekend in Spain. And we've got another holiday booked in July. So I go with the rule that 4 to 5 months you should have a holiday. I used to, last year we were doing a holiday every 3 months, but you just got to have a break from work, especially with this sort of job when you're away for 6 weeks at a time or whatnot. It does sort of get on you sometimes, so it's nice to just go have a relax. When I say relax, all we ever do is rent a car and drive around, so it's probably exactly the same as being at work. But no, a nice swim in the pool and all that would be good. We're off to Malta in the summer, so if anyone's got any suggestions, we're doing a week in Malta. But before the week in Malta, we're going to our annual festival, which we go to in Belgium. So we're going to that and then straight on to Malta, so that'll be a good crack. And then I just need to start looking at getting my holiday for September, October booked. But I've just booked in for a full sleeve tattoo for my left arm, so that's going to be expensive. So maybe not a holiday at the end of the year, mainly because we're going to have basically a weekend a month where we're going to be getting tattooed. It's 5 sit-ins, so over 5 months, 1 day a month. Which could be interesting, so we'll see how that fits in with work. We'll see if it's carnage or not. But so I'm going to go again now and leave you to it, because I've sort of given you an update on what's going on in life, and sort of just see how good you guys are. Hope everyone's well and all that. And yeah, thank you for all the support, and we hope to I hope to see you guys around. It was nice meeting someone today. So if you do see me out and about while I'm in the UK and that, just give us a flash of your headlights or come over and say hello. But yeah, I shall see you guys when we know what's happening next. It's coming up 6 o'clock, and we are trying to join the M62 towards Leeds and Manchester. So I've got it all going on. I've got the fridge on, so you might be able to hear that. I've got my inverter on because I'm trying to charge my drill batteries. So it's been a pretty practical day. So we ended up not parking up, obviously down over by Widnes. We've driven down over to Wakefield to load, and then the load wasn't ready, so we just went straight to XB services. And parked in there, had a nice shower in there, had a breakfast, and then got some sleep for a few hours, and then now we are into the next night shift. It's a little bit earlier on this night shift. We're actually loading at Wakefield at 6 o'clock, and it's 20 to 6 now, so fingers crossed we can get that on and get on the road. So I thought this week was going to be a bit slow and a bit all over the shop, but I didn't realise it was going to be quite like this. So it turns out that obviously I started in the truck driving on Wednesday night, so we've only actually done 2 shifts this week, and this will be our 3rd. And actually I looked at the delivery date for this delivery because it says 7 o'clock in the morning, and I looked at it and it's not actually booked until Monday the 1st of April. So we've still got a couple of days, obviously being Friday today, we've got Saturday and Sunday before it needs to be delivered. Me being me, I'm going to go and try and deliver it tonight, because I'll be getting back to the yard. If they load me within good time, I'll be getting back probably around 1-2 o'clock in the morning. So either way, we got to go past it to get to the yard, so it's worth a try in my eyes. So I'll be popping in there to try and get that off, so fingers crossed on that front. If we can get that off, then it'll be back to the yard either way, because it's obviously so quiet, and that's going to be a weekend at home. My plan is I've changed my amber DRLs back to orange today, fitted a couple of other bits, so we're getting the truck back up obviously after its MOT and all that, and back up to scratch how I like it. So tomorrow I'm gonna, whether I tip or not, I'll be back in the yard tonight or late tonight. I'll be basically going over the whole lorry, I reckon. Probably give it a deep clean, and then I've got 4 different lights to fit, and a few other bits and bobs that I'm going to have a look at. So yeah, we're going to see how that one goes. If it's raining, I'm just probably not going to bother, because there's no point getting soaked for no reason. But yeah, fingers crossed we can get something done, whether it's, like I say, something little or not. So I'm just coming off the motorway here. I haven't got the sat nav on for this place because I feel like I've been here so many times now that if I don't know where it is, then I'd be concerned about myself. But hopefully, I've got a twin compartment fridge on. I've never used one before, so I was just playing around with it. But it's got like zone 1 and zone 2. But the thing's not obviously down, like the compartment separation's not down. So I've got to have a look and see whether I've got to turn it off completely and see if you can just put it back on normal or not. I'm not entirely sure, but it works. So in my eyes, it doesn't really matter right now. The sat nav's angry because I put it on back for the yard, and I'm not obviously going the right way. But yeah, I'm hoping that we're going to have a nice quiet rundown, because if you notice, like that lay-by there, I've never come past that lay-by and it's been empty. So it obviously being Good Friday, everyone's at home with their families while we're keeping the country going, as some would say, or others would just say doing pointless stuff like I'm doing. Fingers crossed, like I say, we can get it off, we can get it tipped. So this video might be a bit of a shorter one. It might only be like around half an hour or whatnot, because obviously I haven't really got a lot happening. But I'll get this, if it is the case, I'll get it edited tomorrow. So you've got something for Saturday night, and then hopefully Monday we'll start fresh again. Not sure what the plan is for next week, whether we've got a steady week or whatnot, but if anyone's got anything interesting they need doing work-wise, just feel free to drop me a message, or if you know of any companies that are looking for any subbies or anything like that. I'm always keen to try something different. But yeah, see how we get on in this place. Just literally pulling in now. Oh, do I have reference numbers? That's a good point. Right, I shall speak to you guys when we are in. We are in. Now we wait for the uproar that it's going to cause with me having pump trucks on the back. It's very quiet in here today. But what a beautiful afternoon. Very windy. Fridge is roaring away. I'm not a fan of this fridge because it's not even like white. But all the amber DRLs are back on. It's starting to look pretty good again. So I've been sat here for about 15 minutes. The light has just turned red. How long are we guys betting that they come out and tell me that they can't load me because of my pump trucks? It could be interesting. Wish me luck. And just like that, we are loaded. Less than an hour from when we arrived on site to when we are leaving site. We have only got 20 pallets, which worked out great in my favour, because it means I could still have my pump trucks. The load bars are in, and my new acquired ratchet strap is also in. What is this guy doing? That is not how the road works. Can go on my side of the road. But yeah, as you can see, the logo is shining in the reflection of the windscreen, which is actually kind of annoying, but oh well. The weather's just took a turn. It's absolutely hammering it down now, which is not ideal, but we've just got a nice steady drive back now. 5 hours and 4 minutes. We've had a 15-minute break, so we'll have to have a half an hour, which I'll do in a couple of hours because I haven't eaten anything, so I want to have my microwave meal. And yeah, we should be laughing really. Shame about the weather. I'm not actually sure. Haven't looked at the sat nav to see which way it's going to try and take me. Probably down towards Sheffield, and most likely down the M1 and that way, because it's a long way back across. So we will see how we get on with that. What I'm going to do is probably leave you guys to it now, as we go out onto the motorway and that, because obviously it's getting darker and you probably won't be able to see a lot. I will put the time lapse on the GoPro, but obviously again, it's nothing too exciting that you're going to be able to see. But yeah, we'll go from that, and I should probably jump on a little bit later on to give you a show of the truck in the dark now, which will be pretty cool with all the lights and stuff. And then we'll be in the yard tomorrow, like I said, doing bits and bobs. So I'll probably film a bit of that.
So high, I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. I can't see the end, but we'll see it through.
So guys, unfortunately, just like that, we didn't get tipped. I actually turned up at the Morrison's where we were delivering, and it was completely dead, which I thought was really weird because I've never been there when it's been that dead. But it must just be the fact that obviously it's Good Friday today into Saturday, and they've obviously decided that it's not needed. So yeah, so that was that. As you can probably see me waving, maybe over here where the light is. But yeah, we're just coming back down the last bit of road to the yard. So I'm just gonna go and get some AdBlue because we've changed yards. One tank's in one yard and one tank's in the other. So I'm gonna get some AdBlue, and then I'm just going to basically drop my trailer because this French is really loud, and then go and park up in the other yard. Then I'll spend the night here just because it's 1 o'clock in the morning and I can't wait to go home. So I'll spend the night in the truck, and then once I've done that, I'll basically wake up in the morning, I'll fit my lights and stuff that I wanted to fit, and then I'll head on home once I've done that. So it'll probably be tomorrow lunchtime or something. So I'll probably, like I said earlier on, show you guys a few bits and bobs there. But yeah, so we've had, well, I was going to say an unsuccessful day, but realistically, what do you expect? They're not going to let us tip a load a day, 2 days early. So it was worth a try, but like I say, it was completely dead there, so there was nothing going on anyway. But it's just one of those things. There's no rush because everyone knows what the crack is. The lights on, I nearly always miss this junction. Someone's tailgating me, so I'm going to do the old typical slow right down completely. I just don't get it why people drive so close behind you, especially when you're indicating to turn. But yeah, so that is us in the industrial state. I am going to go, like I say, go and get the trailer sorted and that, and I shall probably come back to you guys in the morning. I was so busy in the yard I didn't actually manage to film anything, so I did a few bits to the truck. Here's mine and my colleague Sammy's truck, a new photo from our yard from above, and then here was all of our trucks for Bossman. So guys, unfortunately I didn't get the chance to finish the video on Saturday because we were so busy in the yard, so I'll just finishing it now as we start the new week on Monday. We got the new lights on the bottom, all the orange amber DRLs in. Unfortunately we couldn't get the lights on the bottom of the mirrors because there's too much, it's too close to the camera, so I'm going to have to move the cameras somewhere down here, and then I'll be able to put the lights on the mirrors again. But we got some stickers for the side windows. We got a few other bits done. We're just on the bay now. We weren't meant to be loading today, we weren't meant to be working. We got called in last minute because they got 4 loads that needed doing. So we're on this, and we're back up to Scotland in a second. But I just wanted to summarise this short video from last week, and this will transfer into the next video. Again, it's quite slow at the moment. There's not a lot of European stuff, so we're just sort of trundling along with what we get given. So yeah, we're just keeping afloat. Obviously everyone's seen that lorry companies are going down and going under, and we're obviously trying to keep out of that. But yeah, the truck was clean, but unfortunately it's rained all the way up here. The traffic's been absolutely carnage due to it being bank holiday Monday. But yeah, we're all good to go, and we're on the bay and we're waiting to load. So I shall catch you guys in the next video. Thank you very much for watching. Hopefully I can edit this video now and get it up Monday night, and you guys will see it ready for the next one. Thank you and goodbye.